All right, this is damn. I don't know if I'm ready, but let's do it. Huh. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, hello. Wah. Hello. Hello. Interesting, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh, shoot. Yo. Yo. What's good, man? Just started to stream. How's my day going? It's going all right so far. My sleep schedule is messed up. So I go to sleep at around 5 or 6. Like 5 in the morning, and then I wake up at at noon or around noon. Live in the US and it's 6:39. Oh damn. Yeah. Yeah. That's not healthy. I feel like I should be doing something about it, which I don't know if I will, but yeah, I am aware that it's not healthy. It's probably not good. But I think it's the aftermath of just being chronically on a computer, you know. I think it's because you're looking at the screen too much, and then your nervous system doesn't register that it's tired because you're constantly looking at a screen that has all sorts of lights and vibrations and whatever, which don't make you sleepy when you should be sleepy already because it's late at night. Crippling? Yeah. If I if I had a social life, then I don't know if it would matter. It could be that, or it could be something else. There's a lot of possibilities. Yeah, sure. And they all can they all can stack up or add up, right, on top of each other. So many factors. So if one wants to solve a problem they have, they should take the time to observe and see where the problem lies. But I feel like many of us live such fast lives that we don't even get the time to observe what's wrong in our lives. Like this world keeps spinning you around like you can't catch a breath. Don't you feel like that? By the way, don't feel terrible about your life. This life is always about ambition and comparisons. You mean in a good way or in a bad way? I mean, yeah, I don't really want to compare, like, because it's not fair, anyways. Right? The starting points, the circumstances of people, they're all different, and it is just what it is. You gotta work with what you got. I Yeah. Have you considered IT or programming as a career? No, never. I mean, for some reason, I have an absolute allergy towards these things that just I cannot be programming or doing boring stuff. It just kills me inside. Yeah, I know there's money in it, or used to be. I don't know if there still is, but it just doesn't sit well with me. I just cannot do it. I cannot. It's like I cannot bear it, really, going through this dreadful journey of programming or, yeah, I don't know. Uh, but I'm aware. If you want some direction, there's Twitch software and game dev. Wonderful community there. Thanks for the tip. But yeah, I tried, I think, but I just couldn't stick with it. Just It's just not for me. Yeah, what I don't understand is that we have to use money to live somewhere on Earth, even though we've literally evolved here. Um, yeah. It's like a plantation, people call it, right? Where you are a slave that has to work just to be able to, I don't know, just to have the right to live, which is crazy. It's asinine. Like some people that don't have to be a part of the system. You know, they live in a jungle or Amazon. They don't have these struggles or worries paying their rent or like these stupid things that shouldn't be a thing. Like it's like against human rights ty- type of beat. So what are your interests? Currently, I don't know, man. Just yeah. I don't see myself being exceptional at anything. So or like maybe I am good at something, but there are always people that are better. So, mm, but I'm not good at the things that would that could be my profession, that could be my living or make living. That is different, more natural. I didn't suffer as much health problems. Yeah, they could. Yeah, that could be true. I don't know how they live, but I'm sure they can be more relaxed than us. Yeah, what's crazy to me is that when you're poor and broke, you cannot afford to eat healthy. You have to eat the slop that they offer you, which is unhealthy and it's cheaper than healthy food, which doesn't make sense because the healthiest food is organic, comes from nature for free, right? But you have to eat these processed and sprayed shit that just doesn't make sense. When you're broke, yeah. So when you're broke, you can't afford healthy food, and then you're gonna be sick because you eat slop. So it's just game over. So a normal response of a person is to be afraid to not end up messed up, broke. So they have to work. They have to work hard for their life, for their health, which is their life. I mean, yeah, I sort of see my life as Sisyphus pushing a Sisyphus pushing a boulder. Oh, I think I've seen a picture of it, like you're pushing a boulder um, uphill. Yeah, yeah, that's a good analogy or whatever. Hey man, I know it's hard, especially these days. Yeah, it is, man. It's I know I'm not the only one going through these things, but I don't know what to do. Like, if anyone has the solution, a proper, um, constructive, and vetted solution, and yeah, I am aware that I'm not. There are people in much worse situations than me, but I want to do better, right? I think it's a natural response when you are not doing well, wanting to do better. And yeah, I don't see like the way, because this YouTube channel, I, it feels like I'm just clowning around. Like, what's the point of this, right? Also, there are many better ways to grow online, which I'm not doing because I don't know why. Something's wrong with me, I guess. Maybe you can go to church, tell pastor a situation. Maybe they could hook you up with something. No, I don't trust pastors. Some entitled people. Like, how do they deserve their position? Like, how are they enlightened in some way? Like, a lot of people in this world, they get their positions. They get their positions, um, and they, really haven't proven themselves to be that extraordinary to deserve that respect for that position. Like these church people, or like, I don't know, entitled people, they never seem that extraordinary or wise or anything to me. So why should I respect them just because they're authority or they have this position? Like, I have to see if they deserve the respect. Like, they gotta, and I've respected, regular people just for what they did or how they behave or how they treat me. So I yeah, respect is earned. I feel like, and trust. In high places, it's extremely difficult. Yeah, you're right. You're onto something. You're right. So many people minds for so long. True. Religion is mass mind control before there was internet. So it's just old school mind control. Nowadays we got social media and then all this the brain rot. That's also a form of mind control in a different way, but it's mind control nonetheless. Don't be so hard on yourself. Colonel Sanders didn't find the recipe until he was 76 years old. Um, I'm skeptical of this story. It could be true, but I don't know, there's something about this guy or this story that some details. I think there are some details that have been left out. Yeah, yeah, it all sounds so glamorous and hopeful, but a lot of these stories are just, have been proven to be fake, to be like to to not pan out the way they tell you it did. I saw a lot of people in their lives go to church. Somehow they come out more positive outlook on life. You don't have to believe anything. Just be things that helps you. I don't think that. No, no, no. Belief is a dangerous thing because you can only believe if you don't know. And would rac- I would much rather know than just believe blindly. I'm from Germany. Just wanted to say I wish you a good day. Stay strong, bro. Yo, thank you. Dankeschön. It may be mind control, but it's also a moral and physical education system. Um, yeah, but it's not pure. It's not with good intention. It has its rotten spots. I call it the apple with rotten spots. And people like to call it like the truth, like everything in it is true in the Bible or anything. But that's naive. And also, I am aware that I am a person of good morals, or like I don't need. Yeah, it's a long talk about that. I cannot speak, man. I started with philosophy. I actually believe everything in religion, but I still go to church to learn about wisdom. Here's the thing, like a lot of religious people come to me or on the internet or yeah, even in real life, and they tell me, "Oh, that's what this guy said." When I say something that I can attest to, because everything I say, or most of the things I say, come from my own experience. So I can be certain that I know what I'm talking about, since it's from my own judgment, my own thought, yada yada. And these people, they just, oh, this is what this person said and this person said, and they are so consumed about, you know, learning these things that they forget to live their own life, their own way, think for themselves, or appreciate people around them. They devote themselves to uh, what would you call it? Bigotry. Yeah, you are so consumed by your belief that you forget to acknowledge and notice the brilliance that is in front of you, which is which can be like you might have Jesus reincarnated, but he just looks different, and you might not notice because you believe, oh, it's Bible, it's blah, blah, blah. Like, and this guy speaks to such wisdom that you aren't able to appreciate because you think there's only one truth and that's written in this book and blah blah blah, and you aren't you are so fixated on learning from this book and preachings that you disregard learning from your own life. which is a much better and much true of a teacher, much more true of a teacher than anything else. Not everyone will have kids or married, but everyone can get a job, so just live your life and don't worry too much. Thanks, man. Yeah, I guess. You are lucky to have no wife and no kids? No, I'm not. Why? Isn't that great though? I think it's great. People, some, you know, well, it depends. You know, if you have it with the wrong person, then it probably isn't great. Then a mind control system, brainwashing program. I think it's both. It's both. They brainwash you to mind control you. Just get some money and go travel. Hmm. If there was a good way to make money, then yeah. But nowadays, a job barely, you know, is barely worth it. You just get to pay your necessities, and that's it. On to the next month, and it keeps on going. You have to care. You can judge it and son, but don't judge it out loud. Cyberpunk is at least awesome. Got lost in a great game. Oh yeah, well these games can be quite immersive. Yeah. I didn't play it myself. I've seen some videos about it, but mm, but, like it can be very dangerous to get consumed like this, because then you neglect your real life and it all goes down the drain, or like slowly but surely. You know, when you stop taking care of things, they just deteriorate. Did you lose your job recently? I quit my job because, yeah, I am stupid, man. Ah, I quit like a month and a half ago. God is a rapist. Um, Depends on which God, but mm, I mean, yeah. The God which many worship is not a good entity. Then I thought a wife and kids were a life goal. Then I got divorced twice and feel way better single. Damn, really? Twice. Even twice. That's insane to me. I don't know if I would be able to handle that. Sounds like hell, or yeah. A huge cup of coffee. I am alone, no job, health issues, etc. Still learn and enjoy things. Yeah, what else is there left to do, right? I get that. but I just want more. There has to be a solution. There has to be a way, because I refuse to accept things when things are don't make sense to me or just aren't right, and that can be the issue when you know that things can be better. And I've experienced where when things were better. So I know how things can be, right? And I don't understand why can't I have it anymore? Or like we live in a system that keeps oppressing us day by day more and more. And I want this to stop. Like I know that we don't have to live this miserable. But like it keeps wrapping us and squeezing us every single day, and it's tiresome. How y'all doing here? Yeah, how are y'all doing? I'm doing all right. Just had my lunch, but mm, yeah, not much going on in my life, I guess. So that's why I'm here. I don't know. Talk to strangers on the internet. I don't know, man, because I learned my success and failure from society for 26 years, and I feel depressed and like a failure. Philosophy kind of get me out of the negative mindset. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean that's good. It's good to get inspired, but don't get too consumed by it that you forget to think for yourself, right? If you can, just get inspired or adopt things that you can implement into your own ways, your own philosophies, your own just beliefs or whatever. Just don't trust blindly. Women are overrated, and definitely taking care of kids is very overrated. You think so? I mean, women are, I don't know, are mysterious to me. I don't think I'll ever understand them. And that's okay. I think that's fine, right? That's how it's supposed to be. Because if you would understand women, once you understand something, you'll get bored of it. I think, like once you solve a puzzle, you're just done with it, right? Or finish a video game, you're just done with it, and you never come back. So, I think for this reason, it's good that some things you just won't solve fully. I think that's the reason. What's my name? Um, I don't know. I don't know if I wanna dox myself. Just call me Grind. Or like I don't like when like people I don't know call me my name by my name. So you know, like it's my nickname, like or on the internet, grind hard. That was my gamer name, or still is. Don't blame God. This is not his system of things. Um, the thing is, which God are we speaking of? Like, Christians and Muslims don't realize it, but they worship the same God. And then there are the people that don't like to be spoken of. And all three of these religions come from the same area. They are called the Abrahamic religions. And you just gotta see who's on top of the pyramid or high on the pyramid that benefits from um, these religions and people who believe these religions. Bro, I subscribed a year ago. What happened in the last year? A lot of things, but not the things that would move me towards a better direction. Just life things, experiencing moments, learning, just, I don't know, man. From a financial viewpoint and situational viewpoint and I think that's it. I'm pretty much at the same spot, which is not ideal. But like I see options. Like I it's not that I wasn't trying or didn't do other things. Um I'm just afraid to take the leaps into the unknown, you know. I'm in the same situation as you. It sucks. I make videos as well. That's cool. That's cool, man. Um, I don't know. God is a cruel God. Yeah, yeah. A lot of things in the Bible and in the Christianity just don't make sense. Like, when people say, I'm a God fearing person, like, who in their right mind would want someone who he loves to fear them? Like, fear is not a good feeling, not a pleasure. It's like, and also, who that's secure about themselves would need other people or create beings that would worship him. It's only an insecure person that would demand this or be in the need of this. Fear, instill fear in the people, in the beings he created and who he's supposedly loves. It just doesn't make sense, right? It doesn't make sense. So there's something fishy, isn't there? It doesn't make sense. A job doesn't define you. Yo, I cannot keep up with these messages. Um, I'm speaking too much, I guess. Life is about choices. You don't have to let an area of your life define you forever. Even when you get everything that I have or had, it's all temporary, so be happy. I guess. No. Just be happy is like, it's weird to tell someone, just be happy. So be happy. Be glad for what you have. It's good to remind them, I guess. Yeah, that's the purpose of it. But they cannot force it out of themselves, I feel like. You in Europe? Yeah, I'm in Europe. How am I surviving? I'm not. I'm not surviving, man. I don't feel like living, to be honest. Like, it just. A, a job doesn't define you. You're just in a funk. I've been there. You seem like a smart chap. Have you recently read Nietzsche? No, I haven't. Thank you for the compliment. But I have heard, and all these things. I don't think any of these philosophical things will help me. I think I've been through enough already, like enough of them. There just needs like just action, just like something, the spice or the fuel. They all come from Adam and Eve, and God created them, which is the bloodline of Jesus Christ, and I am descendant of that family. Yeah, right. That's cool, buddy. The Bible says third of the heavens was cast down to earth along with the dragon, which means the god of this system is the devil, not God. Yeah, could be. I don't really care what the Bible says. I care what is right now. Like, you don't have to really care what other people or like what was said. Sometimes it's just appropriate to deal with the problem. So don't you know, but it's true. How do you know it's true? Like, how can you prove it? But it's fine. I mean, you can, whatever. It's cool. Like, what purpose does it have, or like what function does it have? None. To if it's true or not. Taxes and death, two absolutes. Who made the rules? Like taxes, they weren't a thing back then. So this saying is created by those who like instilled and wanted to instill this saying into people's minds to just accept it as normal. But taxes are not normal. Like, no. It just thanks to the system that takes a hold for over a century. That this saying is able to be or to take function. So how you survive with no job or no money? I'm oh yeah. I mean, my family gives me money to pay rent, and I mean, and I have some savings from the time I worked, but yeah, eventually I will have to get a job again in a month or two. But it's not right. Like, it's not that I want to be like a neat or like just just be lazy and play video games and not doing anything for society. I do want to be beneficial for society, but just the system doesn't give you proper space or opportunities for that to be the case. It just wants to abuse you. Like, it doesn't reward you properly. That's the thing. Because why? Because there are taxes and also inflation. And where do the tax money go? To people that don't work at all, who just benefit from this system that was instilled by their ancestors and stuff. It's just messed up, man. It's kind of weird that humans are actually the apex of Earth, yet we decide to create society in a way that traps us. Um, sort of. It's because there are apexes within apexes, or like parasites within. Yeah, not true. Satan was Lucifer. Blah blah blah. Like, how can you say it with such certainty if, like, were you there when it happened? Like, how are we supposed to take you seriously if you are just parroting something that you heard or read? Just not worth our time, I feel like. Or, like, that's how I see it. Exactly. Once you've solved the puzzle, you're done with it. Kind of succinctly. But my thoughts on women. You need rest, bro. We all do. I think we all do. Running in my parents' house with no prospects. Damn. Yeah. I'm not in my parents' house. I have to live by myself, so that's even worse, man. I mean, yeah. What the hell is this guy talking about? Adam and Eve. Like, how is it like all humanity comes from two people? It's not real. It's not real. It's a fairy tale. Because, like, you know, you spend enough time among people who practice cousin marriages, incestual fucking practices, and you will see that, what the heck, dude, this cannot be real, and this story is crap. Like, it just it has so many flaws, logical flaws that can't, like, defy against nature. That just And you cannot deny nature because nature is just nature. That's just how things truly are and operate. So just some fairy tale that, like, you cannot even attest to it. You cannot even, like, it's just a belief. No job, wife, money, house, life. These are all things that anyone can achieve. Really? I would, I hope so. Sure, but you're lucky, man. Disregard the Old Testament, the New Testament makes more sense. Yeah, I mean, if I wrote, or if my ancestors wrote Old Testament and people, the masses, would notice that there are many flaws and things that just are too brutal and absurd, I would write a New Testament and declare this as the new truth. Or like, nah, like I wouldn't, because I'm not a manipulative bitch. But if I was, then that's what I would do. Professional help, you can't say I don't care about it. Look for reasons to not be happy. The world don't owe you, me, or anything or anyone here. Yeah, blah blah blah. I've heard this again. Like, do I look or like am I saying that the world owes me something? No. Just an excuse of like like you cannot tell me how to tie my shoes when you've never walked in them, right? Like a person that hasn't been through similar things or isn't dealing with the same problems, they cannot understand. Like it's easy, when you're in a better position to just trash on others who are doing worse. But I need a solution, not some hollow advice. From poor countries and grow up, please. Nah, you don't understand shit. Grow up? You are you're not even trying. I am trying. You just don't see it. It's like, yeah, you definitely know what I'm doing and stuff like that. Third world bros trying to invalidate people problems again. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people in the third world. I mean, yeah, I said it on somewhere at the beginning of this stream that I know there are people who are doing worse, but like that doesn't make my problems invalid. Like, hello? And also, they might have their problems, but I'm also dealing with problems, even though they might be different or seem. Nah, 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 nah. That's rage bait. That's rage bait. Is everything pointless? Yeah, and Nietzsche is like, I don't know. He may say some like there's like a defeatist mindset, no? And a lot of these people or philosophers of the past that are glamorized, when you look at something they say, mm, it's just not healthy. It's just not. To adopt that. So I'm talking for thousands of years. I don't know, dude. You overlooked my comment of simply getting on with it, which tells me you don't actually want to improve your signal. I don't know. Oh, sorry, I overlooked it. I don't know, man. only exaggerates the problem. Although like it was not on purpose. Like, bro, I'm not self-pitying. Like all these advices, like, yeah, cool, man. Yeah, cool. I know what to do. But like, how? How do I do it? Or like, hello? Like, if I was a person that just is well off just because they were born into a bloodline or some shit, don't have to pay taxes, get money from taxes that get taken from working people, and that went into my bank account, I would be chilling too. I would be like, mm, like, and just tell other people, yo, don't worry about it. Yo, just give people shit advices while I'm laying in hay. Your clothes, you're sitting in clean place, you have internet advice. Like you're doing pretty good to me. No, it just looks like it, but you don't understand. This is just rage bait. It's something women do for recreation because it's a simulation of small talk with friends and nobody has friends anymore. Therapy is worse than useless for men. Yeah, I mean, it's a person that it's another ploy of the system. It never addresses the problem. It only gives you like pills to numb the pain, or you know how therapy is expensive. You just a byproduct. They just create problems on which they can cash on. Complaining about how difficult life is, I am trying is statement made by people who aren't trying hard enough. People who try hard enough say I'm achieving my goals. Who view the motivation. Okay. I was employed by the military for 25 years as an officer in the Navy, stationed in a sleeper cell conducting surveillance and espionage on a satanic cult who abused children ritually. I need a new job. What? This guy is trolling. This guy is a. Yeah. It's neither here nor there to me if you overlook my comment. The fact still remains the same that everything is down to you. I sort of. I mean, yeah, but also I would be living my life if there weren't people throwing sticks in front of my legs while I'm trying to run, or like branches. Like I can't. I'm trying, like, I would mind my own business, but like, if there are things that go into my life even when they shouldn't, it's like a person having a clear running track and then I have to deal with branches on my track, and then they tell you, yo, just run, man. Just Like stop complaining, stop like crying about how hard it is, or like stop trying to deal with it. Just run, man. Like that's so ignorant. So many people rush it. Then money from taxes is called a certain grant and it's issued to royal families. Interesting. Thanks for the info. Man up. That's gotta be rage bait. LARPers. This is an objective truth. Our job as a living organism is to adapt and move forward. Like, no, you're missing my point. I mean, could be on purpose. Pyro channel, when you had less than 200 subs, good on you for growing. Thanks. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate. Yo, thanks for being here for so long. I remember it was like over a year ago. I'm not growing as fast as I could be, but who cares? I'm just, yeah, just doing my thing at the pace I want, I guess, or I set myself. I'm out whoever's going through a tough time. I wish you the best. You can be doing better things. Yeah. Cool, man. A lot of smart people in chat. We got a really smart people who know everything. Who just know everything, but they aren't able to tell you the right thing. Like it's so easy, right? Per year to the royal family of their servitude, which equals every paycheck, which is used to fund things. Crying doesn't solve any problems. I'm not crying. Like, cool, man. All right, dude. I mean, like it's easy for people to say just do this, just do that, but none of that works. Like You think I haven't tried? I haven't adopted that mindset? And when you keep going with that mindset for months, for years, to no avail, you start to realize, or you realize that that's not the issue. The mindset is not the issue in that case. Many trolls here? Yeah, yeah, it's just the internet. Gotta deal with these bums. Like, it's always the people that are better off that just, can trash on others that are doing worse than them, feeling all entitled and then, haha, because, they are chilling. Like, it's so insensitive, disingenuous. It's just not the way to be. But like, it's easy, haha. The mindset is the only issue. It's not. Like, how old are you? Are you like, what? Are you like 16? Or like, you're either 16 or mentally 16, because like, either a person that has had it too easy in life, or is too young and haven't lived in the system for long enough to not understand that there are things that are oppressing us too much. Or like, you can delude yourself all you want, but yeah, it's too much. And it will get worse. It's usually the other way around. The people doing worse trash on ones doing better than them out of envy and hate. Or they have personal beef. Oh, nah, this guy is a troll. This guy is yeah, agent of the state. Is he um was LARPing or pretending to be? He's like role playing. All right, dude. No, or he's like, yeah. They're everywhere, man. I'm here. I'm just here to chill. But like, they come. Yeah, they got too much time on their hands, and they just come to on the internet. Just creating shitstorms. That's what they love to do. Just, you cannot take these people seriously. And I probably, like, I won't, because it's not worth. You see how these people behave, and these are not normal people. Like these people, those are the ones that benefit from the system, and they can talk like this. They can trash on others, and they can just tell you bullshit. You cannot trust, like, you know that they are like us, or like echo chambering each other. No, they are enjoying it because it's just who they are. Um, Behaviorally, it's just in their genes, in their Yeah, that's just how they think, how they behave. I spent rigmarole. True, that's true, man. How are you surviving with a job? I'm not. That you're being your authentic self, that's a good thing. Since this world is too fake, and I mean really fake, that is true. Yeah, in the end, hmm, I guess that's one thing you will think about on your deathbed. Where are you living true to yourself? Where are you treating your close ones and other people correctly or appropriately? About parents and about privileges? What? What is he talking about? No, it's, what? Yeah, I mean, now this guy is your agent. I can ban you because this guy is doing this on purpose. That's a tactic, like to make to discredit anything. It just bringing things to the extreme so that they seem absurd. But by doing this, you make the things that are true and hard to believe to be overlooked by the unknowing, people who have no awareness or understanding of how it is, and it's crazy to them. And once they hear something is too crazy, they think, oh, it's all big, it's all nonsense, it's all nonsense. And it's everything that I is hard for me to believe is nonsense. And this, what he's writing, is like it is nonsense, but it is in conjunction with what is true, but is also hard to believe, though it's not this extreme. So stupid. Mhm. JEW. What is it that's holding me back? Usury, a practice that has been invented by certain people that is instilled in the system, and the system nourishes that. If you're so educated and think there's nothing wrong in the system and nothing oppressing people to an overly great margin, then explain to me what taxes are and how they work and how inflation works and how Federal Reserve operates. And then, oh my god, nah, this guy just knows nothing, man. To be talking like this, you're uneducated and think you're entitled that you know more, but you haven't done any research. I mean, or you just, I just like, I don't know. There are people who are patient enough to deal with such people, but I am not one of them. I'm not. Patient is not. I think you nailed it. What? That was my take. But like, but like this, sure. But like he added some extra stupid stuff, like crazy stuff, like cloning and shit, and something of his family, and that's too much. That workforce, yeah. Yo, thanks for the $5 Australian. Homeless right now at 16 gigs for religion. So keep grinding. I'm in worse situation and dedicated. Really? Is that real? For religion? I don't know if it's true. No, no, no. I don't get it. But sorry for your situation, I guess. Thanks for the 5 though. Did you find a job yet? I'm not looking for one currently. Can argue that the system is rigged against the common man. Yeah, and then you tell me like there is no problem, or like the only problem is your mindset, or like your mindset. It's about your mindset. Like, hello? So you don't believe in any belief systems? Just to me, it's a good enough excuse to give up. Who said? Who here? When have I ever said that? Like when you're in a bad situation, that you should give up. I never said that thing. I never. Yet you interpret it because that's what you want to believe, or that's what you would do in my situation, probably. So you assume, and then you react to me based on your assumption. Converted to Islam, and my family is Christian. They kicked me out. Uh, take your time, take enough time, and reevaluate situation, and like just take your time and think about things. Would be my advice for that, and decide from there. Hmm. If you just give up, who here is talking about giving up? Like it's just you guys. Like what? Don't be a Satanist with 66 in your name. Living from savings, sorta. Oh my god, it's no, they are piling up, man. They are gathering around. They are gathering around. It's one of these. It's one of these, man. Just ranting, yeah. Have you ever had a girlfriend? I guess. It's not a big deal, really. In my opinion. You're asking me, of hard-earned money. My net worth is 1.5 billion in this investments that they are trying to steal from me. That's crazy. Block Snake. This is crazy. Nothing to live for. Sounds like giving up, buddy. Um, maybe. I mean, that's how I feel, but that's not my approach. If you get what I mean. That's how I'm feeling. And feelings come and go, but that's not my overall approach to things. If you get what I mean. Keep your head up, man. You got this. Check out Gary Vee. Love his outlook on life. Oh, Gary Vee. I know he's very popular, but I don't. None, something about that guy doesn't sit well with me. You have woken up dealing with the anger that goes with it, perhaps? It is natural. Perhaps. Now I'm being attacked in the comments because I'm Islam. Well, could be. I, if you're unemployed now, how can you pay rent a few months from now? Um, I mean, yeah, I worked for a month and a half, if that counts. Is the will to carry on? Maybe. Hopefully. This, what the heck? That's troll. What is going on here? Guys, this is so crazy. Like, uh, why? Like, that's all people can talk about religion or something they identify as or with. People don't have their own personalities. Like, it's either I'm a self improvement person. I check out this guy, check out this guy, check out this guy, and they get their thoughts from other people who they deem as authority or better than them, and then they just are pale. YouTube is just LL M bots now. Yeah, that could. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So many bots. It's crazy. Bots and trolls. Might be easier, just being an influencer that doesn't care about their fans or his fans, and just look at it as numbers and just do it for the numbers, for the money, and just like entertain, right? I wish I could care, but the internet makes it hard, right? Like I still do care. Pushing religious nonsense, yeah, I believe so. A lot of these religious comments, they they are probably bots because it's all the same crap over and over. It has to be bots, and it's hard to believe that a lot of the people in the comments are bots when you don't know how it works. But yeah, the internet is a fake world. Have you guys realized this? It's like a fake realm, the realm of the devil, so to speak. Like like nothing in it is real, or a lot of things in it. Um, it's hard to distinguish if it's real or not, if it's true or not. Especially with AI nowadays, you should be skeptical about what you see on the internet. Just don't trust blindly, don't trust easily. You look tired and worn out compared to last live stream. Yeah, I am. Also, my sleep schedule is messed up. I go to sleep at 6, 5 or 6 a.m. or somewhere in between, which is not good. Are you really just giving up on everything? No, no, no. No, not yet. Or hopefully I won't ever. It's a book. Goober. I like that. That is stuff you'd keep to yourself in a private journal in the past. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of vapid people in the world who are basically bots in real life. Yeah. People don't think for themselves nowadays because they adopt their their thoughts, their opinions from the internet and in mainstream books and movies and like all these medias, and we are overwhelmed by these mediums that really like seep into our minds. The internet is a weapon of war through information and perception control on issues and problems in the world, and is designed to control people and conduct surveillance and collect data on everybody. Nowadays, yeah, I think that's accurate. I hope you find your peace, bro. I've been in a rut before, still am at times. I get it. And I came to the conclusion that life is so much better on my terms. Life is good. Uh, can be. Yeah. Yeah. It is better on one's own terms. And, by governments, and they are profiling you as haters and problematic individuals. Damn. I mean, yeah, they keep track of everything, every conversation you had, every shit. Like your phone is recording you. Everything about you is documented, and they can bring it up anytime they want. Any conversation you had in the past. Any plans for the future? Not really. Or like, the thing is, I see things that I could try, but I don't want to waste them. Type of feeling that when you only have about two options that could move you, move your life, you don't want to waste them. You still want to have the sense of hope, right? Something to look, or like something that could potentially be an escape from your situation. But I'm afraid that if I try those things and they don't work out, then I would be hopeless again. But you have to take the step, because if you don't, you will be stuck. And also, a lot of times when you try those things and then you don't see an option, suddenly new opportunities will emerge. So it's a paradox to feel like like I shouldn't be taking the step. Refuse to lose. Okay. I can see you're trying to find meaning, my friend. The wife part will probably come last. Having a wife and family requires self sufficient strength, not so easy to build. Yeah. um yeah, like women want security logically, right? They biologically they gotta think about securing themselves and safety for their children. That's only with a secure man, a strong, dominant, or something, I don't know, man. Something like that. You know what I mean? Except for people whom life just happens to them and they magically are considered for hiring and they magically have women attracted to them. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how this world works. Do you talk to your parents yet? No, I don't. honeypots and bribery and payments for services. I guess fear of failure, analysis paralysis. Um, yeah, okay. A mix of all these things, man. Mix of all of these things. But I think the right thing is to just do it, and that sort of swirls things around, and that what awakens the momentum, right? Just keep being active. But I used to be ambitious and active, and it worked for a while. But then I paid for my lack of knowledge about how the world works, how things in the world are. So I sort of needed to improve that, you know, so that I won't crash and burn because of it again. So probably have been enough. So I should probably start being active again. Any money plans? Do you wish to be a millionaire? Um, yeah, I'm aware that I need money to have some sort of influence on my life situation. More doing, overthinking is so painful. Mm, yeah, it keeps you stuck. Have a good day, man. I have a hard day of need running ahead of me. Gotta clock in. Sure, man. Enjoy. You're literally a blower. Blowers can exceed extremely far, but they just need some direction. That's all it takes. If not, blowers drain themselves being double minded. Hmm. Yeah, probably. Could be right. Follow God and you will be successful in many ways, more than one. Successful in losing your dignity, your soul, but you'll earn what? A place in the system, um, fame, um, finances. What happened? How do you lose your soul and dignity? Um, by devoting yourself and signing a contract and undergoing certain acts or like, yeah, demands. Of the devil, I guess. Would you join OnlyFans to become millionaire, but everyone sees you naked? No, never. Just become a billionaire, like agent of the state. Yeah, it's that easy, man. Just become a billionaire, like him. They are different. They are not different. They're this one and the same thing. Would you become a porn star for $1 million? Um, no, probably not. Well, for a male, it's different. But no, I wouldn't. I think 25 years for the CIA for a side check payment was very lucrative. Yeah, dude. So you're a Fed, are you? Agent of the state. It's literally his username. No, no, no. This guy is role playing. He has to be. You still miss the ex? Any chances of getting with someone new? Yeah, I think I would probably want to get with someone new. I don't miss her at all. I just miss the feeling of having someone who you can trust and love and tell them you love them and blah blah blah. But not her. She was not a good person. Have you dated recently? No, not really. You gotta be smart and wait after Valentine's Day so that you don't have to buy any gifts and you save money. No? I won't ever date and potentially put some innocent in the line of fire of the narcissist scumbag who will hurt them to get to me and hurt me. I'm too kind to put someone else through that. I don't know if this guy is serious or not. Or like, why is he doing this? You lost your job? I quit myself because I just don't like. I don't know, man. I just feel like I deserve better, or I am capable of more. I never dated any girls that wanted Valentine gifts. Quite cringe, to be honest. It depends on the culture and place you live, I think. Yeah, it is cringe, really. But I don't know, man. Women. I've been sitting here for so long, 1 hour and 40 minutes. um, yeah, we will wrap it up soon. Canada, some girls will take offense if you give them gifts. They like to be independent. Oh, really? Oh, it's is that the reason? My only cope is GTA 6 release. Dude, it was supposed to release last year, wasn't it? And then they moved it to this summer, or I don't know, man. Yeah, sure, man. Could be interesting. Kind of exciting. I got played bad on Valentine's Day. I was young and naive. It was a very painful and mundane experience. Yo, what happened? What happened? Tell us. Tell us about it. Are the women there in Czech difficult? Yeah, I would say so. Similar, similar. I mean, yeah. It's like all the Western country women are difficult. It's in the culture, pop culture, and the music and TV shows, movies. It's just programmed to be, and also the culture. You know how you gotta be a boss babe, how you gotta work a job. Or like women don't think right. Women in these countries, they're just brainwashed to be boss babes, like quote unquote. Um, and they have their priorities all wrong. Do you plan on going back to Vietnam? Mm, I don't know. Eventually, I would wanna get there. Don't know if I would wanna live there or for how long I would wanna be there, but yeah, eventually I wanna visit again. I heard Eastern European women are really feminine and hot. I guess it's like it can be individual and it depends on many factors. But who knows? Are you mixed? How you can grow beard? I'm not mixed. I don't know, man. It's a messed up. Like it's not good. It's not a good beard. I'm just old. You know, old people grow beards type shit. I'm pretty sure Czech women are way more attractive personality and looks wise compared to Canadian American women. Possibly. I've never been to America or Canada, so I don't know. She was getting it on with her man she told me she broke up with about a year ago. I buy a bunch of gifts, but lose them on the bus. Then I rebuy them. I tried to take her out. She didn't respond. Wow. Wow. You think being Asian is a handicap there when it comes to dating? Um, no, not really, but it depends on your approach and personality and your priorities and your area and your circle. And I'm more of a traditional person, right? I don't like playing people. I didn't have a good circle or any circle at all. So for me, it was rough. It still is. A lot of people don't realize how all the small things, you know, in their childhood, in their life, all the small things, even the ones that aren't visible, they all build a foundation for your life in adulthood. And that's sort of off takes. It's like an investment. When you invest early, it grows in interest. So when you don't invest much early, it's hard for it to grow from there because there aren't resources to um, be made from that. Do you check women like Asian guys? Yeah, I mean a lot of you can there are types just like anywhere in the world where they are all crazy about Asian guys because they listen to K-pop, they watch K-drama, they something like that. I don't know, but I don't like. Yeah, I don't like that type because it's like a certain phenotype of women. Like they are confused. They are like fanatical. I would say. Like I just want a woman that would like me for me. You know, not because I'm Asian, but just for myself, for who I am. I need that. But would anyone like like me, love me, and devote themselves to me just because of me? That's that's what I'm questioning quite frequently. Czech women love money, right? Um, I mean, yeah, I mean a lot, probably. I mean, that's any woman in the world. It's just that's just how it is. It looks so sunny outside. You should get some vitamin D and enjoy the sun. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's not that sunny. It looks more sunny than it actually is. But yeah, I should be going more out, like going out more. Difficult childhoods can create very interesting and resilient people. Yeah, that could be true. It depends how the person approaches it or what what's their character. Does Czech have its own language? How can you speak English so well? Yeah, Czech has its own language. I don't think I speak that well. I don't know. Just learned it. School and being on the internet. My weakness is East- Eastern European women. They have amazing features. Yeah, yeah. I mean, any race has their beautiful women. What do you eat nowadays? Do you eat pho every day? No, I don't eat. I like pho or rice. Yeah, I eat rice mostly because it's so easy to make or to cook. Um, but yeah, that's why my title is what it is because there's not much to look forward to, not much hope. Um, it's just a dreadful life. Also, eating, all of these emotions come with it. Since I lost my tooth, my molar, um, it's sort of a nuisance, and that it shouldn't be. Eating should be a pleasure, pleasant experience or pleasurable something. Just sleep. Oh, I've been playing a video game. Got quite good at it, but not good enough. I could still grind in it, but right now I am taking sort of a break because I don't. Yeah, I failed a tournament. I pray you get out of this loop, man. I've been there, and let me tell you, it was brutal to get out of. Yeah, man. Yeah, I should. Yeah, this channel. Can you guys tell me if it's a pipe dream or if it's a good thing to trying to grow this channel? I know I'm not doing the best job, but I'm doing the job that I know, which is just me speaking. My mind. I know I could be doing a better job, but maybe in the future. But yeah, I'm a lost person. I'm lost, right? Do you have enough money for bills? Yeah, yeah, so sort of. I do. You could be depressed, man. Maybe get some help. Depression comes from circumstances, or there's always a reason. Like it's the easiest thing to say. Oh, you have depression. Just see a therapist. See an expert. But when you dig deeper, you see that there is a valid reason for you to feel the way you feel. Always, always keep trying. Mm-hmm. Your challenge is grind hard. Need to live up to that. I am grinding hard. If you only knew. Maybe in not in the ways that are being seen or I show you guys, but yeah. Just speak your mind, but in interesting and spicy ways. Say things that people won't say on camera and you will get views. Yeah, I think that's also the technique. Mm, to also be a little bit controversial or catch people's attention at the very least. A lot of women from Czech used to do porn. I don't know about these days, but back in the 2000s, it was very common. Um, yeah, I think so, but I don't know why. I don't know. Not very familiar with that. Yes, sometimes life is just awful, and it is okay to tell the truth about it. Yeah, yeah, right. Even when it's uncomfortable to speak about the reality, how things truly are, sometimes it's important to address it because if it doesn't get addressed, then how is it supposed to be, or how is it supposed to get solved or fixed? You gotta see the problem to be able to work with it or work on it, rather. Maybe document your day to day life. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, that would be exciting, but I don't like taking pictures or filming in the middle of the moments of life, right? When there's something amazing happening, cool happening, I don't like to whip out my phone and start recording or taking pictures because that, that sort of takes me away from the moment. And I don't want to do that. I want to live in that moment. I want to experience it because that's how I learn through experience. Does it make sense? Do you have something to look forward to in your life? In the near future? Not really. Maybe just watching my friends or online friends playing in a tournament, but that's about it. Playing in a tournament this Friday. So rooting for them, watching them play, seeing how they do. But anything of greater heights, not really. It's a new year. Any new changes? Mm, mm, I mean, there are some prospects, but no, not really. Nothing exciting. Like, I remember the times where I used to get excited about new things or, things that were coming up, but they always disappointed me. Like over 20 things. So then you sort of stop being excited for things that could be exciting, or like for the upcoming things, because you're just tired of getting disappointed. What game? Team fight tactics. Are you actively looking for a job? Not right now. I will soon though. In a month or two. Or maybe I should. We will see. I just don't feel like it right now. I really don't. Need to sort my life out in different areas, maybe. Or I don't know. Kind of confused when I think about it. Yeah, well, why did I turn on this live stream? I don't know. Trying to ask strangers to tell, like, no, maybe like get inspired or catch ideas, thoughts from other people. What was the idea of it? Are you living on credit card? You have any debts? Um, I think I have debts to my friends, my close ones, my parents, but not to the banks. I think, I hope. That's a yeah, that's a no go, man. I played League of Legends like 10 years. Same developer. I know. I played. I used to play League as well. The moment I was able to quit because I was addicted, sorta like I played it too much, and I wasn't that good. The moment I was able to stop, I felt liberated because the game was getting worse and worse, and it was like a abusive relationship where you keep coming back, but the game is not enjoyable. It's so harmful for you because it's so bad. Maybe better nutrients will help too. Yeah, yeah, but it's rough. I need a change in my life. How often do you live streams? Not very often, very randomly, when I feel like it. I know it's not good. Watch David Goggins? Oh, no, I don't like David Goggins. I know I've seen some videos of him. I know his philosophy, but it's not for me. It's not. But thanks for the like yeah. Make some coffee. Could be. Yeah, could be. Could be a good thing. I quit and glad I did. Yeah. Can't emulate Goggins' lifestyle way too hard. Hmm. No, I don't think it's even right or healthy. It's too much. Um, yeah, it's not right. I don't think he is a good definition of a successful person. Like, no. A lot of these people that come out of nowhere and have their insane story, they are frauds. And hmm, he might be one of them. I like to get inspired by people who I know personally. And a lot of these people that I looked up to and they were famous, right? And they seemed like, wow, they were amazing people. They turned out to be frauds, scammers, liars. So I'm very skeptical of online personalities nowadays. But you know I know his story and whatnot. Life is much worse now compared to pre-COVID. Hang in there. That is true. That is true. Glad that someone addresses, you know, how it actually is. I listened to 20 minutes of David Goggins and was able to see through walls and swim through land. That's crazy. If that's what 20 minutes of David Goggins was able to do to you, then sign me up. Um, so far, this stream is way more interesting than a lot of other content, so congrats to you. Really? Are you enjoying it? I'm glad you are, if you are. It's just me talking. When I see other live streams, it's like people doing dumb stuff or being crazy or acting like chimps or like, just entertainment, right? If I Show Speed or Kai Sanat or like all these people that are famous, they cater to the younger audiences that they really need excitement and things happening every 4 seconds, right? Otherwise, they get bored and whatnot because they have this TikTok brain that they just scroll and it's just overly stimulated. And whatever is longer paced, um, just doesn't trigger their neurons because they are used to intense action, which has its downsides because then you cannot focus. And uh, a lot of things that are good for you or you can make living out of require you to be able to focus on it so that you can improve in it. I do respect Goggins' philosophy in life, but you're entitled to your opinions. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, if it serves you, then that's great. And I'm glad it does. But I'm just saying it's not for me. And yeah. Do you have something that keeps you alive, like a hobby or a person? Message retracted. Um, what keeps me alive? People who believe in me, people who believed in me, people who trusted me, people who loved me. I live for them because their love, their belief, and even the people that helped me. I don't want to let them down, right? So I want their efforts, their actions to have a meaning that they believed in the right person. So it's yeah, that's one thing. Carl Jung, I heard about him, but as I said, I if I hear a quote that is aligned with the truth and sounds good, I adopt it, but I don't really care from who it comes. or like where it comes from. So I don't really fixate my focus on people. Just too busy living my own life, you know? And cultivating the way I see it myself. When you adopt philosophies or perspectives from other people, you forget to focus on your own perspective. And I want my own perspective to be good. And I can only improve it if I focus on it more than any other perspective. You seem to be an intellectual. I'd learn more in that direction. Wait, what direction? I don't know. One of your messages were retracted, so I don't know what you wrote before that. Or like deleted. I don't know. Do you have someone to talk to now? Not really. Or do you just alone all day? Yeah, physically I'm alone mostly. But you got people. You got people you can talk to, sort of, but to a certain depth, right? About certain things. And if you talk too deep, they don't want to hear that. They are not interested in that. But sometimes you need to, you need someone to confide in. You need someone to pour your heart out to. No? Meaningful human connection, purpose. Damn, bro, you should do more live streams if you don't really have anyone to talk to. You really think people on the internet are? I mean, not everyone on the internet is friendly. You sort of have to prepare yourself. Um, because if I was vulnerable and just turned on a live stream and someone said something mean or something that hurt you, and I wasn't ready for it, then it would just hurt me more. Or like, God knows how it would impact me. So whenever I turn the live stream on, I know that I'm prepared for anything that's to come, because you never know who comes to our live stream, right? And it's the internet. There are all sorts of people. So yeah, gotta be sure that you can handle the heat when it comes. Do you watch animes? Some are quite reflective. For example, Welcome to the NHK's depicting of needs and loneliness. I don't watch anime. Um, some animes I wanna watch, but I don't feel like I'm in a position where I can take the time to watch anime. It's just a subjective feeling, because I practically I do have time, but I'd rather focus on other things before I wanna watch anime, I think. Do you exercise? I guess you lift weights or go outside more. I used to, but now I don't know, with my tooth out, I've been losing weight. Because as I said, eating has become more of a nuisance than because I have to chew on one side only, and I used to chew on the other side where my tooth was pulled out. So my muscles were developed on the side that I don't chew on anymore. It's just complications, man. There is the Korean lady. She's pretty and 45, not married. She does live stream every single day. Really? Um, and is it good? Um, are the live streams good for her? Have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? I haven't. Courageous. What's your height and weight? It's bad. I don't even know, man. Maybe nowadays, maybe some 55 kilos and 178 centimeters. Not joking. I'll send the link. No, I believe you. I believe there is a woman live streaming. Hopefully the tooth will heal soon. I wish it grew back, but it's not. It's just it's just gone, you know? It's gone. You're underweight, should eat more. Yeah, I know, I know. Yeah, I was getting fit when I it's about lifestyle. Lifestyle affects your health the most. That's the thing that affects your health the most. And with least amount of friction. It, yeah, it's just all about lifestyle. And when I had a job, I was getting my weight up because I was eating, I was physically active, I was sleeping at proper times. But then my tooth had to be pulled out, and then um, I'm sort of still adjusting, yeah, to the situation. One step at a time. No need to do everything at once. Start with eating and exercise and sleep. You will get better. Thanks for the tips. Yeah. Yeah, I'll start. Eventually, I'll start somewhere among those three. Or, like, yeah, these three things. They work hand in hand. So, just optimizing what you can right now. Lifting diet things that spark interest in the meantime. It'll come out very well along with your future success. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I don't know what to do right now. Sorry, guys. Sort of. All right, guys. I think I'm a bounce in a bit. Like, Try to do something new. I don't know, man. Watch a good comedy show, release the angst. Go eat some food, maybe some McDonald's. No, McDonald's is not food, man. Fast food, it fills you up temporarily, but it go the feeling of being full, it goes away so fast because the food is not nutritious. It's tasty, but it's not nutritious, man. It's not real food. Minute by minute. I wish I was your weight, that I could eat junk food all day. Ah, I think it comes with price. Like you'll be feeling trash. You'll be feeling bad, man. It's not worth it. I think clean and tasty food, or like, yeah, healthy, clean, tasty food is the best. And food can taste well. It doesn't have to be junk food. Food can taste well if prepared well. Okay, guys. Any last words? Last messages? I'm heading off. So thank you for being here with me. Thank you for listening. Thank you for chatting. Um, I'm currently stuck at Kroger's grocery for 5 years now, man. I hope you're doing well. Just push through. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing well as well. Good stuff for sticking there for 5 years already. Salute spinach with garlic cloves, along with some teriyaki juicy chicken breast. Sounds good. Interesting. Thank you. Feel better. I appreciate the convo. Yeah, guys. All right, guys. Take care. I love you, no homo. Yeah, thanks. Why I'm grocery working and I've been doing it since then because jobs are hard. No, man, it's fine. I think it's all right. You're working hard. That's admirable. I think you can be proud of yourself. Bye, man. Keeps giving lives. Yeah, I'll see. Just do not get evicted from my apartment. Yeah, it's a struggle. I believe that. We have hope in you, man. What you can become. You know, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for trusting me or believing in me, or like, I don't know what your stance on me is, but yeah, thank you. Thank you. And see you next time, yeah? Pretty much alone with two of my friends. Yeah, good luck, bro. Oh, at my channel. All right. Don't worry, man. Keep fighting. It's worth it. I think. All right. Bye. Thank you for being here. Bye.